Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is rooted in music. Mystical. We true soldiers. We won't die. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, your nah, nah ass about to go to Angola. Let's see if I can get on. Start a poll. Will Mystical's legacy be erased? Hold on. Will Mystical's legacy erased? Yeah, let's see. Welcome me since day one. I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna play a little game real quick. Let some of y'all come in because Mystical is straight creep. Mystical's a straight creep. I know I ain't the smartest in the world, but I know a little something. All right, let's see. I can go here. Yeah, you crying. 40 more seconds and we're gonna start. 30 more seconds. Get one more round in. Let me see. You want that patty? Oh shit. All right, one more time. One more time. I got I got 15 seconds and we're gonna start. Let me see. Go around the thing. Man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Oh, I see it. I see it. The ball. Give me your lunch, nigga. Oh, got you. Give me your lunch. That's right. Uh, mystical. This Negro here has have a long rap sheet. Long rap sheet of SA. This is probably one of the creepiest men to ever touch the microphone. They're probably the most creepiest man, probably the most talented man to ever touch the microphone, putting it on for New Orleans, putting it on for the South, put out hit after hit after hit. He was the live wire in No Limit. He was the hothead in No Limit. He was about New Orleans. He was everything when people come to party and act a fool. This is what Mystical represented. He represented the streets. Mystical had such a crazy, even though he rapped fast, it was like it was offbeat, it was fast, but it flowed so nice for some reason. His allegations started way back 23 years ago. He been struggling with his dark, dark uh double life. You know, Mystical lives a double life. Mystical cannot control himself when it comes to women. Absolutely not. Since 2003, he has been SAing and pled guilty multiple. The first time you get accused, people will be like, well, maybe I give a brother a benefit of the doubt. Maybe I give a brother women lie sometimes. Let's see. He pled guilty. Goddamn. Then he registered as a sex offender, right? So this started in 2003, and then he goes on to do it again. Then he goes on to do it again, No, sir. You are a bona fide what's the word? You a bona fide creep. Shout out to Loris Chews 756. Yeah, man, the straight creep. Mystical is headed to Angola because he can't keep his hands in his pants. A lot of these a lot of these people that it's so crazy when you a child and you bumping the music and you see your favorite rapper, you thinking these people are like generally good people, but these people are trash. These people are absolute trash. No good, rotten trash. I hate to say this about Mystical, but his downfall, because Mystical could have been torn right now. Mystical could have been in the studio, or he could have been getting into movies. He has a great personality. Well, not personality. Well, he has great charisma. But he chose to take what wasn't his. Mystical chose to put his hands in these other women's cookie jar. I'm trying to change it down. Wait, let me see something. I'm gonna have to update because I got his rap sheet right here. Thank you, Lois Shoes, for the sub. Yeah, can y'all see the background? Can y'all see the green screen? I changed it. It's Mystical's record. Yay, nay. Can y'all see the Mystical's convictions right here, starting in 2003? Major legal cases and convictions. I'm not lying on this man. I would never lie on nobody, especially with no charges like this. I would never lie since 2003. So the first case, 2003 to 2004, sexual battery. Mystical was charged with aggravated rape after being accused of forcing his hairstylist to perform sex acts with himself and his bodyguards. Creeps. He originally faced a potential life sentence but took a plea deal, resulting in a 6-year prison sentence for sexual battery and extortion. He was released in 2010 and wait and designated as a lifelong registered sex offender. So since 2000, for the last 16 years, I told y'all I'm not making this up. I saw the documentary. This man's a creep. He's worse than Diddy. Shout out to Aries Semenian Jr. Yeah, creep. I'm not lying on this man. 2017. He was indicted on charges of first-degree rape and second-degree kidnapping following an incident that occurred after a party. He spent 18 months in jail before posting a 3 million, what's that? $3 million bond, and charges were ultimately dropped after a grand jury declined to indict them. Damn, y'all. And then he went to jail again. Then he goes again. Is this the one? And then he goes again. Yeah. So it's nothing. He sabotaged himself. Go get some help. You know what the problem is with a lot of folks today? Their arrogance. A lot of people today are just simply arrogant. A lot of people today, they don't want to get help. They don't want to do a little soul searching. They don't want to get right with God. If you got these type of urges, if you got these type of agendas, if you got this type of mindset to where you simply can't control yourself, you think you can just take it from, take it without permission, your ass needs some help. Shout out to Linda Slowman. What's happening? Mystical could have been, well, all that talent can't override. Talent can't override your demons. I like to you. Oh, you like to be? Oh, thank you for the like. Yeah, baby, y'all. Yeah, get them likes up. I'm trying to see where everybody at. I'm trying to hear everybody. Yeah, sometimes the lies. I'll have like 1,000 people. Some lies. Got a few, but it's all gravy. Shout out to Mason, the goat. The goat. Bad. Bad. Yeah, he could have been doing movies right now, writing books. He's in a position where a lot of people wish they can be. He's in a position to where, well, he was in a position to where he's rubbing shoulders with people, can open doors for him, and ultimately he can get, if he stayed on the grind, you know, like I said, movies, writing books. He can just be doing skits. Say he done with rap. Your name is, y'all really, well, the young folks really don't know Mystical, but Mystical name is big. Juvenile, everybody from that era, their name is still big. Why didn't you start writing books? Why didn't you start doing movies? Why didn't you, hey, podcasts, skits, bruh, and it's gonna do numbers. Like I said, he's charismatic. This is what happens when people don't want to check themselves. We living in a time where people, they just want to. What's that thing everybody's saying now? I want to just live my life. Damn, the hell does that mean? I just want to live my life. Meaning, I think that means like people, they don't want no standards in their life. They don't want any goals, no standards, no focus, no drive. Just go through life, and life is just gonna be life. I'm just gonna go through and and wherever the world takes me, I'll be there. Wherever the world takes me, I'll be there. I can't live like that, Joe. I can't live like that. I need to know what's going on. I need to be in control to a high degree. I gotta have standards. I gotta have uh everything in order and in line. I don't know how people live like that. Not having the desire to check themselves, not having the desire to do better, not having the desire to grow, not having the desire to mature, not having the desire to go through. I think a lot of people don't want to go through the pain. In order to be great in life, you got to go through some pain and sacrifice. A lot of people, they don't want to feel pain. They don't want to feel. They don't want to give up anything. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to get any help for themselves. They don't want no psychological help. They don't want any spiritual help. They don't want any physical help. They just want to eat this help. Because a lot of people, when I talk about little fatties, when I ask fat folks why y'all eat, why they eat so much, one of the main answers, we're gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna be happy. Happiness is more important than greatness right now. Happiness is more important than growth. Happiness, that feel good, that temporary high, that temporary dopamine, that temporary rush is more important than self-development right now, y'all. It's more important. People don't want to feel no pain. Hell no, people don't want to feel no goddamn pain. People don't want to feel no pain. People don't want to feel any sorrow. They just want to feel good. Drugs, feel good. Eating all day, feel good. Alcohol, feel good. Vaping, feel good. Damn. Whole bunch of butt naked freaky sex. Feel good. I don't know what happened to America. I don't know what happened to the beautiful people of America. I seriously don't know what happened to us. We used to have standards. We used to have the desire to be the best. God damn. We used to have the desire to put on the best, put our best foot forward. I don't know. That's just me. I will always be like that. I will always be like that until God takes my mind or God takes my health. Damn, 2015. You know what's crazy? I'll be looking at the TV. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna vent real quick. Y'all mind if I vent real quick? Y'all mind if I vent real quick? Y'all know why I don't like looking back at time? I get depressed. I get really depressed when I look at time. I'm looking at this show. They're talking about like natural disasters and shit. And it wasn't a show. Well, it was a show. It's showing like natural. These people were in actual natural disasters. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know how they show old videos and it shows the date. I don't know what it is about dates. I get depressed. It shows you how fast time went by. This was 2015, and I was like, "Damn, 2015. It's been that long already." Like, damn, 2015. I want y'all to think about that. 2015. 2015. That was what, 9 years ago. Damn, near 10 years ago. I get depressed. I'll be like, "Damn, look how fast. Look how." I get depressed too because we're getting closer to our expiration date. That's right. We're getting closer to our expiration date. I know I am getting closer to the expiration date. I'm like, damn, wherever that date is. And this goes to show you, like, you just can't waste time. If God give you a talent, God give you a brain, a heart, you got to use it to the best of your advantage and maximize it financially and ultimately maximize your gifts, your talents, so you can help other people. That's why we're here on earth. We are here on earth to maximize our abilities, our talents, and our influence to get that money and help others. There's absolutely no love within Mystical. Mystical has no love, and it's obvious. I don't know what happened to Mystical when he was young. I don't know what happened to Mystical when maybe he was somebody grabbed his cookies when he was young. Maybe I don't know what happened to Mystical, but he got turned out. Something is deeply wrong with him. You go from one of the biggest Southern superstars, and now you're going to spend 20 years in Angola. And everybody know about Angola if you're from Louisiana, especially from Louisiana. You know about Angola. He's going to be an old man in Angola because uh, Mystical's 48. I want you guys to understand how fast and how one poor decision or a couple of poor decisions will have lasting effects on your life. This man is 48 years old. I think Mystical's 48, 49. And he will have to do 20 years. I want you guys to let that sink in. How this man, the sad truth, the sad story on how Mystical's downfall is an eye opener. How fast and how short of a time we have here on Earth. He's going to be 69 when he gets out. I want you guys to sink that in. He's going to be 69, but he won't be a regular 69 because you got some 7-year-olds you still sliding and gliding. He's going to be a senior citizen with a cane, but he's going to be not a regular 69-year-old. He's going to be a prison 69, meaning that severely stressed out, severely malnutrition. The food sucks, the conditions suck. He's not getting good sleep. He can't really sleep in there because everybody's uh, trying to get each other's booties, right? People trying to kill in there. People getting extorted. So the next 20 years he won't get good sleep. The next 20 years he won't receive any nutritional food. For the next 20 years he will not have any peace in his mind, in his heart, and his spirit. And if he does, it's going to take the strength of God for him to find that peace in a place like that. Mystical's going to be 69 when he comes out. C Murder. Done. No more pills for C Murder. C Murder is out of there. C Murder from that Calio. Shout out New Orleans, my second home. Shout out to the 504. Shout out. Ain't the Calio no more. They got new apartments. They only got like a couple of brick buildings left. But everybody from that Calio, shout out to Calio. C Murder's never getting out. Both of these boys from the Calio, what I'm hearing in these streets, because I was always back and forth between the Calio and I'm not from Cali, from New Orleans to New Orleans. New Orleans, Cali, New Orleans. I was always back and forth as a child. The Calio was one of the most ruthless projects in New Orleans. They were all bad. I mean, everybody trying to take the who's more gangster, who's more gangster, who's more gangster. They all bad. How about that, nigga? They're all bad. Holly Grove. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody talk about the Calio, Mystical, and C Murder from the Calio. Everybody talk about the Calio. In which they have some slimy, cutthroat dudes back there. They got some serious problems back there in that Calio. The Magnolia, Saint Bernard, The largest projects in New Orleans is what was the Desire Projects. Huge, long brick buildings. There was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brick. Anybody that been to New Orleans at that time, from 2000 on back, hundreds of brick buildings, old brick buildings, right? All throughout the city. The Desire is the largest. Then you got the Florida Project. You know, you got what's the other one? Melpomene, Magnolia, Saint Bernard. They got Florida. It was just New Orleans. If you ever been to New Orleans, place in them days, it was just built for chaos. It was like a jungle. It was swampy. It was just hot. It was humid. Brick buildings all over the place. Poverty. Everyone's poor. It's one of the dirtiest cities in America. Shit, I don't know who's dirtier, New York or New Orleans. Shit, everybody dirty now. New York, New Orleans. Shit, parts of Los Angeles is crazy. But in them days, the way New Orleans was, it was just set up for chaos. And Mystical and C Murder made it out. They made it out, became millionaires. To become a millionaire out of New Orleans, where you can lose your life so easy. To come out of New Orleans in those conditions, and you're able to change your family's life. To come out of that, and you're able to go see the world and travel. That lets you know what Mystical was really facing within himself. We all know, to throw all that away, to reach the highest of heights, and to end up in Angola for the next 20 years. That let everybody know what kind of demons Mystical was facing. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about Mystical? Nah, 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 nah. We true soldiers. We won't die. My favorite, that beat. Cause so in that song, real quick, in that song, that it ain't my fault. That's how I used to talk in New Orleans. In New Orleans, they do a lot of called it project called what's that? They be like, say whoa. They used to holler at each other all in the project. The projects were the most scariest places in New Orleans. So I love that song because it has that southern draw, that southern New Orleans draw. Oh, it ain't my fault. It ain't. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? So the beat was hard. Oh, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. But this time, Mystical, it is your fault, nigga. Damn, 20 years. Those who rock me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. I'm gone.